their account. For example, you have a saving account. At any point of time, you can withdraw money from your saving account. So that saving account is an example of demand deposit component. So what is happening in a demand deposit component? That the general public can anytime go in the bank or at an ATM or through a check can withdraw money from their amount. So this demand deposit component is also very liquid. So if we will find narrow money by combining this currency and demand deposit component, that is M1 is equals to currency with the public plus demand deposits of public in bank. Always remember this factor, friends. Okay, so this is M1. What is M2? If in this M1 is also known as narrow money. If in this M1 I am going to add the post office savings. So post office saving deposits if I am going to add in this M1, we will find M2. Then coming on to our third topic, that is broad money. Broad money is also known as M3. Now what is basically this broad money? See friends, what happens that in demand deposits we can withdraw the money from our bank account in the banking hours, or 24 hours we can go to an ATM and withdraw the money. But what is happening in a time deposit, that in time deposit certain amount of money is locked in for a certain period of time in term deposits and fixed deposits. For example, if you are having a fixed deposit in a particular bank for say 2 years or for say 3 years or for say 1 year, so for that much period of time for which you have taken that particular fixed deposit, your money is locked in. And if before that you are going to break that fixed deposit, you have to pay a certain amount of penalty. So in normal circumstances, you are not going to break that fixed deposit. So that amount of money is locked in your account for a certain period of time. Got it, friends? So basically there is a fixed maturity period, and before that the liquidity is restricted. So basically if you are going to add in this narrow money, which is known as M1, the term deposits of public in the bank, the term deposits or time deposits, the time deposits of the public in a bank is being added with this narrow money. This will become M3, friends. So M3 is an also important monetary aggregate which is known as broad money. Now you should know one thing, friends. These term deposits or time deposits, I am using term deposits and time deposits interchangeably. Kindly try to catch the essence of what I am saying. So basically these time deposits, these are those deposits which are maintained by the public in commercial banks and also in the cooperative banks. But interbank deposits are not included in these time deposits. Kindly repeat, interbank deposits are not included in this time deposits. So what are these interbank deposits? I made a video on this, friends. A lot of interbank borrowing is going on. Then at regular time intervals, the scheduled commercial banks are borrowing from Reserve Bank of India. So these type of deposits, these types of borrowings are not included in time deposits. Kindly keep that in mind, friends. Okay. So I think M3 is clear to you. Now coming on to M4. What is M4? If in this M3 you are going to add post office savings deposit. So in M3 you are going to add post office saving deposit, then you are going to get M4. So basically in today's economy, two instruments are very important. M1 and M3 are very important, whereas the importance of M2 and M4 has become negligible. So M2 and M4 are not important, whereas M1 and M3 are very important. Why it is so? See friends, what is happening? That M1 and M3 are narrow money and broad money. M2 and M4, the importance of M2 and M4 has eroded because M4 consists of post office saving deposits. M2 is also consisting of post office saving deposits, and post office savings deposits are not of that much importance today. See, 25 to 30 years or 40 years behind today's time, at that point of time, post office saving was a major factor of the economy. At that point of time, people were not having enough amount of confidence in the bank. The bank penetration in the rural areas was very less. The nationalization of banks at different periods of times that I have discussed previously, kindly refer to my economy playlist. So there I have told that people were not having a lot of, you can say, trust in the banking system, but they had the trust in this offices of the post. The post offices, the deposits in the post offices, they were trusted very much. So people used to deposit their money in those post offices, and that became what? That became M2 and M4. So basically M2 and M4 at that point of time were important, but today M2